All right, let's begin here. Human Settlements Minister Mamoloko Kubayi says government will be targeting syndicates that hijack and lease RDP houses.
She says the probe into RDP house sales and ownership is ongoing, and those who have illegally sold their government homes will be dealt with.
The minister briefed the media on developments in the human settlements sector.
Kubayi says the number of people approved for home loans has declined significantly.
All right, we'll stay with this particular story now and speak to Ofentse Setimo, SABC News Reporter, who's joining us live now. Ofentse, of course, officials are now saying that they're planning to clamp down on the syndicates that hijack and lease RDP houses. How do they plan to do this?
Thank you very much, Bongi, and a good afternoon to your viewers. Well, according to the minister, she's saying that she's going to set up a task team comprising of lawyers who are actually able to investigate forensics, and also who are also empowered to evict some of those people and also to press charges of illegally occupying those homes. As we know that part of the requirements once you own an RDP house, that you're supposed to own it for 8 years before you can actually sell it to someone else. And sometimes this leads to the wrong people actually being the ones to occupy these houses. We know that there's been reports of foreign nationals who are actually occupying some of the RDP houses. We also know that people who actually are above the threshold of those that are supposed to be qualifying to get those houses are actually living in those houses. So according to the minister is actually saying that some of the syndicates would actually buy maybe these houses in their hundreds and then rent them out, whereas that's their way of actually making an income. So she says that they are actually going to investigate most of these incidents, and they will definitely be pressing charges against those found to have been contravening some of the regulations. She also spoke about, the city of Johannesburg following the fire that broke out this weekend. She was saying that the department has actually assessed over 140 buildings which are actually in the group activity, which belong to the Johannesburg Property Company, which she was saying that they want to actually convert those to be a social housing project, which is actually accommodate some of the people who fall below the threshold of those that earn between 3,500 and those that earn 22,000, which are actually allowed to actually pet houses.
Ofentse, did she say when they plan to actually do this? Because it's not the first time that they've been going on about this and saying that they're planning to take on some of these buildings and be able to then convert them into some affordable housing for people, especially when there's been a tragedy. We often hear about this, and we hear about this as well, even in the lead up to some significant moments, be it, elections and all of that. But at the same time, we are then lacking on the dates about when they're implementing this. Did they say when?
Not yet. Basically, she said that these are the early stages, and they are actually planning to sort of put together this particular team of people that will be able to be forensic investigators to try and detect those that are unlawfully occupying some of these buildings. Well, she was saying that, regarding the city of Joburg, she was saying that they have been in discussions with the city of Joburg, but unfortunately, because these buildings actually belong to the municipality, she's saying that she needs to engage with the municipality so that they don't usurp their power, that that the municipality has their own administration, of which the provincial government has to sort of collaborate with them without sort of seeming to be undermining their authority within their jurisdiction.
It sounds like yet another process that's going to get underway, and one wonders when do they exactly begin to deal with this. But thank you so much, Ofentse, for your time. That was Ofentse Setimo, the SABC News Reporter.